Welcome. Okay, today we're going to look at how to install and get up running with the PureScript library called Pux. Pux is a library for creating basically web pages, web applications. With PureScript. So we're going to look at how to do that. This video assumes you've already installed PureScript and you've got it running. And you got it running. You got the basic Hello World program running, which I have here in front of me. And so I'm not going to show you how to do that. If you need to know how to get started from scratch with PureScript, then I'll put a link in the description that will show you how to do a video that will show you how to get that. So you can do that, and you can come back here to then start getting started with Pux. So anyway, the first thing that we are going to do is, let's have a look at my notes. Here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to first of all, we're going to change this. This is just this is a console program, a browser console program. So what I'm going to do is I have here, if I just come over, there we go. I have here a sample Pux program. So I'm not going to explain how it works in this video. Look at that in the future. For right now, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this into my so there. So now all we're going to do is we're going to get all the machinery we need to get running in order to run this. So because right now we can't run this, we can't even compile it. So the first step to getting this up and running is to install the React JavaScript library. So to do that, we need to do three things. First of all, we do npm install React. Obviously, you can see that I'm in the directory where I'm working. That's where you have to do that. Basically, every time I'm doing it locally. So if I start a new project, I have to do, and I want to use the React library, I have to do this all over again. And that's just the way I found to get this thing working. So we've done that. We've installed React. That was nice and fast. Next, we need to install React DOM. npm install. Remember, React is just a JavaScript library, which I'm sure you can find plenty of information on. That is why we're using npm. And then finally, we need one more. In fact, I'm not even sure if we even need this, but I'm going to put it here just in case. Yes, npm install create React class. I don't think we need this, but let's just be safe. So just wait for that. All right, that's great. So now we've got the React JavaScript library, which Pux uses under the hood. The next thing we need to do is we need to actually install Pux, but we have to first install the PureScript foreign library. Now, to install JavaScript libraries, use npm, but to install PureScript libraries, use Bower. So it's going to be Bower install. Bower install save, and then PureScript foreign. Okay, next is PureScript foreign object library. So Bower install --save PureScript foreign object. There we go. Now we can actually install the Pux library. Note that we have to do it in this order. The foreign libraries first, foreign, then foreign object, then Pux. If we try to do pucks first and then do the foreign libraries, it all goes pear-shaped. So let's install pucks. Okay, we're gonna check the second one. We want the latest library because it has to work with the foreign object. Okay, you know what the issue here is? There was because there was already a project here. I should really have done this from a clean install, but never mind. Anyway, that's done. So we've done the foreign object PostScript pucks. Now we should be able to compile our little pucks program, which I will do by pulp browserify to app.js. Okay. Really shouldn't take too long. I remember the days of Turbo Pascal for Windows. Compile so fast you didn't even know it had compiled. Now on computers, tens of thousands of times faster, with millions of times more memory, you definitely know that it compiled. I suppose you could say we're doing more stuff than we're doing 20 years ago, but I don't think so, because I don't think so. Or we are doing more stuff. I don't think we're necessarily doing better stuff. But anyway, that is for another discussion. Now, in fairness, it's compiling all these libraries for the first time, and in subsequent um, work, we shouldn't have to take. It shouldn't take this long because it won't have to compile all these again because these are all standard libraries. Well, they're not our code, so we won't be changing it. So we can just keep using what is compiled. But for now, we just have to do. So we see all the libraries. Isn't it interesting? You know what you should do? You should put a count. So compiling third library, compiling 50th library, compiling 274th library. I think that would be better. Unfortunately, I haven't found how to pause a video recording with OBS. So that would mean that if I could stop OBS and then I could just start another recording and then just join the MP3s together. but well, it's done now anyway. Excellent. So we're almost done. We just have to change our index HTML file to include the React libraries. So what I'm going to do is, here's one I made earlier. So I'll just copy these two. In fact, I'll copy these three because our code, our pure script code, assumes the existence of a div named app. And then if I come back to here and then just that, I'll do it. Yeah, notice that we've declared the div called app before we call the script, which, because if you look, because next time we'll go through this code in more detail, but you see we've assumed, that's where we're assuming that there's a div called app. Okay, so, but that should be it. So we just save that. Okay, now if we go to our browser in Firefox, oops, and if I go to C project 0190701 yeah, and it's installing Pox, and just before I just get the web console running, and hopefully there should be no errors, but there we go. Okay, great. So we've got our application. I mean, we're not going to worry about the warnings now, but we've got a button, click it, it goes up. That's probably why it's called increment. So can we guess what this button does? There we go. Alright, so we're up and running with Pox using the sample program. So next time we'll actually start building the program from scratch. But this is just to get all our stuff up and running, so we don't have to worry about compiling. We don't run into compiler errors, while developing. So there you go. I hope you found this useful. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.